Alright, so coming at you here today, I'm about to get this Park Avenue back down to my house so I can get this thing finished up, get it up for sale. So be putting the tires on here today. Just in case it don't sell, these tires are halfway decent, but I'm going to be wanting to travel a little bit. So this car, I'm going to be asking quite a bit for the car, so it might not sell right away, which is fine with me, but I'll probably be putting some bigger white walls on here and repainting these rims. So that way, I'm not, I can enjoy the car this summer, and if it don't sell, then I'll bring it back over to the vault, store it another winter, and put it and have it up for sale until it sells. But I've got quite a bit of money stuck into this car, so I'm not about losing money, you know. So this one will be up for sale here soon, guys. So just coming in here today, I'm gonna be trying to get it fired up, get it running. And like always, these tires, I got the car sitting up on the rear end. So I'm gonna have to jack this car up to make the rear end fall down some, so these tires will go up under here. And these are not even, I don't even think these are 235s. These are only 225s. I want to put 235s on here. So just the rims that came on these cars, 225s, this rear end with it jacked up, those tires won't go up on there. So I'm going to have to jack this car up some to get these rear tires on here. So yeah, let's see if I'll let that down far enough. I remember way back when I got my first pair of 30 spokes back in the days. 15-inch, you know, Krager 30 spokes. Went to put them on. Like, man, these tires, 15s, they won't fit. Played and played and played, and finally I figured out I couldn't jack up on the axle. You have to have that axle drop down. But when I went to put the other tires back on, so you got to jack down on that rear end, guys, in order to put these tires. So you got to have this rear end jacked up, guys. You can't have, you got to have the rear end jacked down, because you can't have it up. The tires just ain't going to go on there. They ain't going to fit in there. So you got to have that rear end let down in order to get these rears on the car. Just in case you ever out somewhere and you're stuck, can't figure out why I can't get this tire off. That's why, guys. Alright, so this car ain't been fired up in probably over almost a year. So I'm hoping this battery is up. And I'm gonna check the oil in this bad boy. Alright, guys, I'm gonna see if this thing fire up. It's been over a year. She turned it over good. Make sure spark plugs, and I didn't take nothing loose on this, so this thing should fire up. It's been a long time, but round, I lost the battle. Starting fluid in here. I don't think I flooded her out. First battle. Alright guys, so I'm coming at you here today. I'm going to be taking this 77 home, cleaning her up, trying to get all the chrome on her, get everything done. I just poured oil in there, and unfortunately I forgot my I forgot the sprout that I used to pour the oil in, so I got oil all over the engine trying to get the quart of oil in there. So I sprayed brake cleaner. Hopefully it's drying up, but I haven't had this car fired up now for about 2 weeks. Last time when I was trying to fire her up, I forgot I had to replace a portion of the gas fuel line. So I had to pour a little gas in the car, get her fired up, but let me see how she fire up here today, guys. She should fire right up. Like always, she didn't fire right up, and I don't think I got battery cables up here. So guess what? I gotta run all the way back to the house. Alright, so I guess this is gonna be a case of old school, new school helping old school. So one more thing too, guys, if this car, like if I have to pour gas back in here, what that tells me is that the car needs to be rebuilt because it's not holding the fuel in the carburetor, because this thing should have been by me firing it up a couple of weeks ago, but the battery could be dead too, because what I do a lot of times, guys, is that I like to unhook my battery, just because these older cars have the clocks that run all the time, and by me not driving this car, the battery ain't fully charged. So normally I like to unhook the battery. I thought I was going to get back up here to bring this car home a few days after I got it running, but I didn't. So I should have unhooked the battery so the battery was dead. But if it fired right up, the car was good on this car. We'll start this one off first. Then I'm going to come in and Try to see if this baby is gonna fire up. Tells me is that this carb is really in good shape. It's just that the battery was dead. So if I run this car for a while, that battery should recharge. It's a newer battery. But when my cars are sitting, I like to unhook those batteries, like the ground post, just make sure that there's nothing draining on the battery. So I'm going to pull this thing home. Take this thing to the house. I got new tires on the way. I'm gonna put some 1.5-inch white walls on here. You got no gray smoke coming out the back, so that tells me that this carb is in really, really good condition. I got that corner out there painted, and that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm taking this thing home so I can get this thing finished up. All right, guys. It should be charged up enough now. Man, look what I see rolling. Woo-hoo! Beautiful. It's coming into town, guys. 71 Skylark. Nice. She's riding pretty good here though, guys. Windshield kind of dirty. To the hood. So I can't start nothing off on this car to wash her up. I just can't even begin to start cleaning her out or nothing. It's just, you know. Bring that shine back. It's been sitting up in that building. That was a year and a half. Gotta get this. Wasn't even doing nothing up in that other building. Don't even know where the dirt and grime came from. I found a place that got some bumpers for my 79. I've been trying to buy some from a guy, but that is the seats, and I don't think he ever really had the part. So I'm not even gonna say, but he was out of Chicago. He wanted me to send him some money first. I'm about to send the money, and when he gets the parts off the car, I'm like, nah, dude, I don't do business like that. So anyway, I don't think he had the parts, but I think I found bumpers for the 79. Alright guys, so I got it all cleaned up. Got new tires on the way. I'm gonna start off by cleaning the inside out, shampooing the carpet, and then I come through and start getting all the other stuff done. The dash and everything is cracked, so I gotta take a couple of pictures of this car. So, well, in fact, I might start with the chrome, because getting all the chrome on here and getting the interior kind of together, because my guy Dwayne having a pig roast, and I want to take this out by his place. So I called the insurance company, and I'm gonna insure it for 10 grand. That's good enough. $180 a year for 10 grand, and then I can start driving this car. So I got to send them a couple of pictures of the car. So I want to get all like the lights here, the chrome that goes here, the Buick signature, let you know it's an Electra. Get all of this tape off the windows and get these windows cleaned up real good, and get all the chrome on here. And they said it just take a couple of days to process it. So the pig roast is in 2 weeks, so I want to try to have this thing ready to go there. Got to roll with insurance, guys. Full coverage. No other way to go. I'm telling you. $180 a year. I mean, to me, it's more like $1,000 a year, because I got so many cars insured. But hey, got to pay the cost to be the boss.